Welcome to Concept with Justin. The foundational principle that breathes life into these magnificent spaces is a complete and joyful surrender to nature's abundance. This is the art of the garden embrace, a philosophy where the garden is not merely an accessory to the patio, but its very essence. The goal is to dissolve the hard lines that separate the man-made from the natural, allowing the vibrant life of the plant world to spill over, to creep in, and to form the living architecture of your outdoor room. Look at this first scene. The comfortable seating area is not set apart from the garden, it is held within it. The towering pots, the overflowing planters, the lush background foliage, they are the walls, the columns, and the very soul of the space. This is the first and most crucial mindset shift. You must be willing to let your garden hug your home, to create a sanctuary that is defined not by fences, but by foliage. To achieve this immersive, jungle-like quality, the design must be a masterwork of layering and verticality. A flat garden, no matter how colorful, will always be a space you look at. A layered garden becomes a space you are in. Let's break down these layers. The foundation is the ground plane, the beautiful stone or tile of the patio floor. But this foundation is immediately softened by the first layer of planting, low-growing annuals and perennials that spill from the edges of raised beds and pots. They creep over the hardscape, blurring the lines, and creating a soft, colorful carpet that connects the entire space. This ground layer is essential for creating that feeling of overflowing, unstoppable life. It's the jungle floor, teeming with beauty. From this lush carpet, we rise to the mid-layer, which is the true workhorse of the design. This is where the walls of your outdoor room are built, and it is achieved almost entirely through the bold, architectural use of container gardening on a grand scale. Notice the magnificent, oversized urns and pots in every single one of these images. They are monumental. They are sculptural. They are not afterthoughts. They are the primary structural elements. These massive containers are filled with a combination of lush foliage and vibrant flowers, creating dense, living screens and stunning focal points. By using pots of varying heights and clustering them together, you create an incredible sense of depth and complexity, making the garden feel much larger and more established than it might actually be. The final, magical layer is the canopy. This is the ceiling of your garden room, the element that provides shade, dapples the light, and completes the feeling of a secret, enclosed grotto. In these images, the canopy is created in several ways. We see the magnificent, arching fronds of mature palm trees, creating a high, feathered ceiling that filters the harsh midday sun. We see the gnarled, ancient branches of an established tree, providing a sense of age and permanence. In another example, vines are trained to climb the walls of the house, creeping over an archway to create a living ceiling of leaves and flowers. This overhead layer is profoundly important. It is what provides the psychological feeling of being in a protected, intimate sanctuary, sheltered from the world above. Let us now pay proper tribute to the hero of this design style, the container. The power of the pot is what makes this entire aesthetic possible, especially for those who don't live in a tropical climate. Using containers allows you to curate your perfect jungle. You can cultivate exotic plants like orchids, bromeliads, palms, and hibiscus that might not survive in your native soil or climate. Pots are, in essence, portable microecosystems that you control. This gives you ultimate creative freedom. Furthermore, containers allow you to create an instant garden. You are not waiting a decade for a tree to mature. You are placing a fully grown, sculptural element exactly where you want it for immediate, high-impact beauty. It is the art of garden making as stagecraft, and the pots are your magnificent actors. The artistry within each container is a masterclass in composition, often following the thriller, filler, spiller principle, but executed with tropical flair. The thriller is the showstopper, the main event that provides the dramatic vertical element. In this first image, it is the breathtaking cascade of magenta phalaenopsis orchids, soaring above everything else. In other pots, it might be a vibrant red hibiscus standard or the architectural spike of a cordyline. The filler is the lush, mounding body of the arrangement. Here, we see a joyful explosion of impatiens and ferns, filling the pot with a dense mass of color and texture. And the spiller is the graceful element that cascades over the edges, softening the pot's rim. While less prominent in these specific arrangements, one can imagine a sweet potato vine or trailing verbena fulfilling this role beautifully. Each pot is a complete, abundant ecosystem, a miniature version of the entire garden's philosophy. While the vibrant flowers are the dazzling stars of the show, the deep, soulful foundation of these gardens is their incredible diversity of foliage. The flowers provide the seasonal excitement, but the foliage provides the permanent, year-round structure and the essential, jungle, feel. The key to achieving this look is an unapologetic embrace of the large leaf. The magnificent, paddle-like leaves of banana plants, the enormous, architectural forms of elephant ears, the iconic, glossy leaves of monstera, and the feathery fronds of countless palm varieties. These are the plants that subconsciously signal tropical paradise to our brains. They create a sense of lushness, of a water-rich environment, of life at its most verdant and unrestrained. A garden without these bold, leafy forms can be pretty, but it can never be a jungle. The true artistry of foliage design lies in the masterful interplay of textures. A garden where all the leaves are the same shape and texture will feel visually flat and monotonous. The magic happens in the contrast. Notice how the fine, delicate, almost ethereal texture of a Boston fern is used as a soft underplanting for the bold, dramatic spike of an orchid or the solid form of a hibiscus. The sharp, sword-like leaves of a bromeliad might be placed near the broad, rounded leaves of a hosta-like plant. This constant dialogue between different textures, the feathery and the solid, the glossy and the matte, the fine and the bold, is what gives the garden its incredible depth and visual interest. It keeps the eye moving and discovering new details at every turn. It is a symphony of green, composed not with notes, but with leaves. This incredibly rich, multi-layered green foundation serves as the perfect canvas for a bold and fearless use of color. The color palette in these gardens is unapologetically hot and vibrant. It is a celebration of the colors of the tropics: fiery reds, electric magentas, sunny oranges, and vibrant yellows. In a less dense, less green environment, such a ride of color could feel chaotic. But here, it works perfectly. Why? Because the overwhelming presence of green in countless shades and textures acts as the ultimate unifier. Green is the neutral that holds it all together. It provides a cool, calming backdrop that allows each hot color to shine with its maximum intensity without clashing with its neighbors. The green foliage is the rich, velvet fabric upon which these floral jewels are displayed. The flowers themselves are chosen for their bold, exotic forms and their high-impact color. The hibiscus, with its large, trumpet-shaped blooms, is a recurring star, providing splashes of pure, intense red and orange. The orchid, particularly the phalaenopsis, adds an element of incredible elegance and luxury, its long, arching stems creating a graceful, sculptural line. We see masses of impatiens, providing a reliable and continuous carpet of color in the shadier spots under the larger plants. Canna lilies, with their vibrant flowers and often colorful foliage, add another layer of tropical drama. And bougainvillea, with its profusion of brilliant bracts, can be seen climbing walls or spilling from pots, adding a massive dose of pure, saturated color. The key is to plant these in generous, confident masses to create a powerful and cohesive visual statement. The floor of these outdoor rooms, the hardscape, is chosen to complement and enhance the lush, organic feel of the plantings. We see beautiful, natural materials like irregular flagstone and travertine tile. The warm, earthy tones of the stone provide a perfect, neutral foundation that harmonizes with the greens of the plants and the terracotta of the pots. The irregular shapes of flagstone, with its wider grout lines, create a more rustic, found in nature feel, as if this patio was carved out of an ancient jungle clearing. In one example, the clean lines of large pavers with river stone inlays offer a slightly more contemporary feel. But even here, the lines are softened by the overflowing plants. The hardscape is essential for functionality, but it is never allowed to dominate. The plants are always the star, constantly softening the edges and blurring the lines. A truly great garden is an immersive, multisensory experience, and these oases are masters of atmospheric design. Let's talk about the sound. The gentle trickle and splash of water from small fountains can be seen in several of these images. This is a powerful tool. The sound of water is universally calming, creating a meditative soundtrack for the space and effectively masking unwanted background noise. It adds a layer of tranquility that is deeply restorative. Now, imagine the feeling of the air. The dense planting creates a natural cooling effect, a humid microclimate that is a welcome respite on a hot day. The air itself feels different, richer, cleaner, and full of life. You can almost feel the oxygen being released by the thousands of leaves around you. And then there is the light. The interplay of light and shadow is a key character in these gardens. The overhead canopy creates a constantly moving pattern of dappled light, which is both beautiful and mysterious. In the evening, the magic is amplified by a thoughtful lighting scheme. We see warm, welcoming lanterns on the walls and subtle uplighting that highlights the dramatic forms of the palm trees and the textural bark of the tree trunks. This lighting transforms the space after dark, turning it from a bright, sunny paradise into an intimate, romantic, and enchanting grotto. It extends the hours of enjoyment and makes the garden a true 24-hour destination. At the very heart of these living, breathing rooms, we find the furniture. The seating areas are not an afterthought, they are the destination. The furniture is chosen for deep comfort and natural beauty, often featuring materials like weathered teak, all-weather wicker, and thick, plush cushions. The arrangement is always conversational, designed to bring people together. A central coffee table provides a place to rest a drink or a book. The cushions and pillows often introduce a final, subtle layer of color and pattern, tying the man-made elements into the vibrant palette of the garden. The placement is crucial. The seating is nestled deep within the garden's embrace, ensuring that when you sit down, you are not merely looking at your garden, you are truly in it. It is a courageous embrace of maximalism and abundance. It is built upon a multi-layered framework of verticality, from a lush ground cover to a protective canopy. Its structure is born from the bold, architectural use of large-scale container gardening, which provides instant impact and horticultural flexibility. Its soul is found in a deep, rich tapestry of large-leaved, textural foliage, which creates the essential jungle-like atmosphere. It is brought to life by a fearless and joyful explosion of hot, tropical color, all harmonized by the unifying power of green. and it becomes a true sanctuary when it is designed as a multisensory experience and furnished for profound human comfort, inviting us to live our lives in the very heart of this verdant paradise. You may be looking at your own modest backyard, your simple concrete slab, and thinking that this is a world away. But the principles are universal and scalable. This is not about the size of your space. It is about the density of your planting and your commitment to verticality. A tiny urban balcony can become a jungle. You can place a tall palm in one corner, hang a cascading fern from the ceiling, and train a vine up the wall to create your own miniature oasis. The key is to concentrate your efforts, to create one incredibly rich, immersive experience in a defined area, rather than scattering a few small plants across a wide, empty space. The journey begins with a change in mindset. Stop thinking about your patio and your garden as two separate things. Start thinking about how to integrate them, how to let the garden reclaim the edges of your hardscape. It begins with a single act of boldness. Invest in one truly magnificent, oversized pot. Don't be timid. Find a pot that makes a statement, and place it in the most prominent position. Then, fill it with the most beautiful, dramatic, and lush plants you can find. Let that one pot be your anchor, your declaration of intent. Let it be the heart of your new Eden, and allow the rest of the garden to grow around it. As we conclude our exploration of these living masterpieces, let us hold on to the feeling they inspire. It is a feeling of being transported, of being held, of being deeply at peace. It is the feeling of a perfect vacation, but one that you can experience every single day. These gardens are a testament to the power of our homes to be more than just buildings, but to be places of restoration, inspiration, and joy. They prove that with a clear vision and a courageous heart, you can cultivate a world of extraordinary beauty in the most ordinary of places.